an army of high orcs this size makes it out of the gate, then... Why have you brought us all the way here?
For fun. For the remaining time inside this dungeon,
For fun? To them, our lives are just toys that they can play with and throw away whenever they please. No! Everyone charge!
Meditation. Gravity acceleration. Levitation.
This dungeon belongs to the Hunters Guild. I know it's not my place, but right now, your strike squad is helpless. So may I have your permission to kill all the magic beasts here?
I leave it up to you.
Let's try it. Monarchs. It's no use. Thunder Dragon, descend. I see it all. And open it. Monarchs. Punishment. I'll cut you in half. You can't avoid it! Tearing through. You can't avoid it! I'll cut all of you down! Comes thunder! Rage on. Thunder Dragon, descend. You're an unworthy opponent. I'll break through with my own strength. This will really help me grow. Too slow. Time for a counterattack. You can't avoid it! You can't avoid it! Monarchs. Punishment! Tearing through! It's over! Rage on! Monarchs. I see it. It's no use. I'll cut you in half. Time for a counterattack. You can't avoid it! I'll cut all of you down! I see it all. An opening! Rage on. Monarchs. Punishment! It was a good fight. So, I'm ready. Time to warm up. This is the end! You can't avoid it! Comes thunder! An opening! Rage on!
Just a smidge.
Time for a too slow. I see it all. Time for a counterattack. Divide! You're an unworthy opponent. Well then, shall we? This is the first time I've ever felt energy this strong.
That shouldn't surprise you.
I'm sorry to say it, but this is a terrible matchup. For you, of course. You can't avoid it! Time for it. It's no use. Rage on.
Just a smidge of sleep.
Punishment. I'll cut all of you down. I'll cut you in half.
I've got your back. Light strike.
I see it all. Too slow.
Just a smidge of sleep.
Thunder Dragon, descend.
I've got your back.
You can't avoid it!
Light strike.
Punish!
Just a smidge of sleep.
Rage on.
I've got your back.
Monarchs. An opening. I'll cut all of you down. You're an unworthy opponent. You can't avoid it! It was a good fight. Time to warm up. Time to warm up. It's no use. Time for a counterattack. I'll cut all of you down. descend. Punish me!
Light strike. Got your back.
You can't avoid it!
Comes thunder! I see it all. An opening! Thunder Dragon, descend! Punish! I'll cut all of you down! I'll cut you in half.
I've got your back.
You're an unworthy opponent. It's just business as usual. Time for it. It's no use. I see it all.
Just a smidge.
Too slow. Monarchs. Punishment.
You can't avoid it!
Comes thunder. Thunder Dragon, descend. It's no use.
Just a smidge of sleep.
Time for a counterattack. Too slow. Rage on. I'll cut all of you down. I see it all.
Just a smidge.
It's no use. Time to war. It's over.
You can't avoid it!
Comes thunder. Thunder Dragon, descend. Monarchs.
Just a smidge of sleep. I've got your back.
Comes thunder. Thunder Dragon, descend.
Just a smidge of sleep.
You're an unworthy opponent.
Light strike.
You can't avoid it!
It was a good fight.
How foolish of you to act all high and mighty when your little puppets are doing all your work.
High and mighty? Speak for yourself. My shadows will regenerate infinitely as long as I have mana.
It doesn't matter if they regenerate, because your mana will drain faster.
You're going to die before that happens.
There's no use. While you waste your time, your soldiers will continue to decrease in numbers.
Well, I don't think you should be worrying about my mana reserves right now. I'm grossly outnumbered, and yet I have to fight these orcs in hand-to-hand combat. But this isn't the job change quest. The circumstances are different this time. Inventory. I can replenish my mana whenever I want to. It'll be quite the spectacle. Arise. I'll show you the true powers of a necromancer.
What's going on? My warriors have become the undead.
They too will join with my shadow. And ultimately, so will you.
Impossible. A monarch. Then why did we... Why are we here? Upon waking in this dungeon, all we heard was one command. Hunt the humans. We don't need a reason. We're just following orders. Go, slaughter him, and bring me his corpse!
This should be fun. Let's try. Time for it. It's no use. This is the end. I'll cut you in half. You can't avoid it! Monarchs. Punishment! I see it all.
Just a smidge.
An opening. Thunder Dragon, descend. Monarchs. Time for it. It's no use.
I've got your back.
I'll cut all of you down.
Just a smidge of sleep.
You're an unworthy opponent. I'll end this quickly. Time to warm up. Comes thunder! I'll cut
All of you now!
I've got your back. Light strike.
This is the end!
Comes thunder!
Thunder Dragon, the seventh.
Punishment!
I've got your back. Light strike.
I'll cut
All of you now!
Monarch's.
Just a smidge of sweet. Light strike.
I'll cut you in half. It was a good fight.